hello. As always, thanks for stopping by. Today, we're going to get started diving right into a very, very important mission that we technically got yesterday, and that's rescuing Huey Emmerich. Well, rescuing quote-unquote, because I guess he's working against his will, kind of like Al would go on to do his son. If you know Metal Gear, you know very well who Huey is, and we're going to go quote-unquote save him.
Please select a landing zone. Weather will clear shortly.
Probably the best bet.
Deploying.
This is also Dee Dee's first deployment, I think. So it's always fun to watch him in action. He's really, really good.
Side ops list updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed.
Alright, the only downside is we don't have the horse anymore, so we're gonna have to steal a vehicle, which isn't too hard to do.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Wait, can't get better.
Guard post captured.
Easy as that.
You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Good. Good dog.
Sniper, where? Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point? Boss, focus on your objective. You need to make contact with Emmerich. Get out of that sniper's kill zone and head to Serac power plant.
Marker placed.
Look out, boss. Take cover. There's a laser sight trained on your head. The enemy sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance. Stay sharp.
Please supplies requested.
I have no idea where she
Supply
went.
drop complete.
Sniper that good using a laser sight? It's like Quiet's trying to say, the next one will kill you. Boss, don't overdo it. You can always settle the score some other time. Better to live and fight another day. Watch out. This Quiet means business.
clouds approaching.
Did you get her? With those abilities of hers. No doubt about it. She has to be one of the Skulls. Now move in and finish your boss. She's working for Cypher.
Quiet is a valuable source of information, boss. There's no need to kill her. Think carefully. This is your decision.
The female sniper. Quiet. Cypher's assassin. Finish her. She's one of the Skulls. Hurry up and kill her.
No. Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here.
Boss.
Boss!
Support helicopter.
Boss, you're not thinking of bringing her back here, are you? She works for Cypher. We don't even know the extent of her abilities. She is not setting foot on this base.
Good work, boss. Can't believe you took her down alive. Now bring her back here. Let's find out what she really is.
This is too dangerous. Kill her. Don't bring her to our home.
This is the boss's decision. I'll send the extraction chopper.
This is Pequot. You know I've always got your back. But if you bring her here, I'll just have her killed. This is Pequot. On station at LC.
Get on board with her. She needs to be watched.
Mission info
Boss, no.
updated.
Gaining altitude.
Well, that kind of got a little derailed with the sniper, but it's a pretty big story. Yeah, that's something that comes to focus. He was going to sit there in that power plant for a
Caution.
couple more days.
Sandstorm approaching.
Departing.
Slipped the line, huh? Shame. She's one of a kind.
Fine by me. We don't need her type. Boss, we need to talk. Get back to base. Everything else can wait.
one bogey on our 6. Steady at .4 miles. It's tailing us.
Don't lead it back to Mother Base.
Roger. We'll shake it off.
No way she's setting foot on this base. Boss, she's with Cypher.
Thermals! Clear. Seize her! Fire! Miller! She saved the boss.
She was saving herself.
Fire!
Put her in the cell.
Boss!
Keep an eye on her.
Right. Take her away. What are you waiting for? Move! Boss, you are going to regret this. That woman...
I know. She knows our location. Either way, one of these days we're gonna have to kill her. But now is not the time. When the time comes, I'll pull the trigger.
Boss, about the sniper you extracted, quiet. You set up a cell for her on the medical platform. The medical team is looking into her abilities. I'll let you know if they learn anything. And boss, leave Miller to me. If we manage to get some intel out of Quiet, that should satisfy him. In the meantime, get on the chopper. You need to head back to Afghanistan. Make contact with Emmerich.
Marker placed.
Place is just ridiculous. It's not a big shell size big. Fucking big.
You have arrived at your destination.
sniper known as Quiet is lurking in the Afghan wilderness. This Quiet has performed a string of hits on Soviet officers. The attacks always occur in the same area, but sweeps of the area turn up no traces whatsoever. They've even posted guards, but they never spot a thing. And then before you know it, another body's lying on the ground. You ever heard of someone who operates like that? No matter how still and silent a person tries to be, they always create some kind of ripple. Be it breathing, a heartbeat, eating, excreting, body temperature, sweat. If this sniper can really vanish completely, that's just not human. I guess Quiet is the right name. But what is Quiet's objective? The local guerrillas wouldn't use this kind of tactic. I just can't see them hiring some superhuman mercenary. And the Soviet officers who've been killed, well, they were all opposed to or skeptical of the secret weapons development being conducted in the area. Sure, they were a problem for those supporting it, but the Soviets have nothing to gain by killing them. So we have an assassin with superhuman combat skills who isn't working for the guerrillas or the Soviets. Miller has a theory that this sniper is a hitman for Cypher. He thinks it's time we silence Quiet for good. But I'm against the lethal treatment. I say we bring the sniper back alive and break that silence. Because even if this Quiet doesn't say a word, there's still plenty we can learn. Just remember this, boss. If our hunch is right, you'll be on this sniper's hit list too. If things seem a little too quiet when you're in the field, watch out. Quiet's out there somewhere. And if possible, this is one sniper I want back here breathing. DD makes a pretty good partner, huh, boss?
Too early to say.
Yeah? Just seeing him come back makes me real proud.
What breed is he? He's not a husky.
You're right. Siberian Husky is a cross between a Spitz-type dog and a wolf. I think DD might have some wolf blood in him, too. He isn't just smart. He's also shown remarkable judgment. If he doesn't do what you want him to, he's just doing what he thinks is right in the situation. And he's steady under fire. Remember, he's no lapdog. But learn his strengths, and you'll understand each other soon enough. You'll make one hell of a team.
Ocelot. Why'd you take it upon yourself to train him?
Why?
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a wildcat raising a dog?
I have an eye for him. I knew at first glance he'd make the right partner for you.
Huh.
And I figured it was about time he got out into the world.
So you passed him off on me?
There, you see? I knew you liked him.
I don't know about that yet. I still think he's trying to figure me out, too.
I'll spend some more time with him. You'll see how helpful he can be.
What about you?
I prefer to work alone.
Ocelots don't hunt in packs.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I'm glad you like him. DD's really taken to you, too. And to going on your walks. Don't be shy about taking him with you in the future.
I'll think about it.
Alright, now it's time for us to try and dive back into rescuing Huey from the power plant. Something about Miller just immediately assuming she's a Cypher agent. So maybe she is a Cypher agent, but she shot a plane out of the sky. She shot a jet out of the sky with a sniper rifle. So obviously she wasn't too focused on killing Snake. But anyway, let's dive back in.
Staff assigned. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Careful down there, boss.
Marker placed. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Расскажи, как прошла та вылазка на душманов.
Информация была правильная. Они отсели в брошенном чуваке Бабахрам. Мы выдвинулись и взяли их всех сразу.
Эй, смотри!
Guard post captured. The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Guard post captured.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Clouds approaching. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Caution. Sandstorm approaching. Please select supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Clouds approaching. Guard post captured. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Development complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Made it to Surat power plant. Emmerich should be beyond the gate at the northern edge of the facility. We have no idea what he's doing back there. But let's go find out.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Where are your friends?
Spit it
Enemy
out.
presence detected. The map has been updated. The map has been updated.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд ламп. Похоже на проблемы с электроэнергией. Ближайший патруль. Проверить здесь питание. КП, это зона 6. Немедленно проверю. Конец связи. You gotta extract him. КП, это зона 1. Воздушный шар только что увез одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием. Это КП, понял. Последующие потери неприемлемы. Держите ухо востро. Конец связи. КП, это зона 6. Посмотрел. Ничего не нашел. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Вернитесь на пост. Прием. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Воздушный шар только что унес одного из наших. Скорее всего, на базе лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием.
Это КП, понял. Усилить безопасность и найти нарушителя. Конец связи. He's coming too. Roger that.
КП, это 2-1. Кто-то вырубил одного из наших. Прием.
Это КП, понял. Возможно, это вражеское нападение. Всем быть начеку. Конец связи.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. The weather will clear shortly.
Spit it out.
КП, это 2-4. Один из наших без
The
сознания.
map
Прием.
has been updated.
Это КП, понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
All right, here we go. This is
Plant
another big
expansion
story moment.
complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Just a minute. This isn't what we agreed on.
The changes have already been finalized.
It's not operational yet. The remote piloting and AI control haven't reached the application stage.
Who said anything about an AI? That was Coldman's mistake 10 years ago.
Be that as it may, we'll need to modify postural control to accommodate a human pilot. I share your urgency, but We need more time to finish it.
We analyzed the transmission log. He's been in contact with Big Boss.
Right. Planning on leaving us, Doctor?
Huh? What?
I'm taking your legs back!
So you're just gonna kill me?
Sahelanthropus is mine now. Listen, I may dwell in the dark, but I refuse to be judged by your standards, traitor! I hope your friends give you what's coming to you. Take him to the base.
Yes, sir. Transporting Emmerich to the base camp and returning to base.
We're shutting down. All units, strike camp and clear out.
We still have use for him.
Skullface is introduced in the prequel to The Phantom Pain, which is Ground Zeroes. Basically, he is an agent of Cypher.
Side op completed.
No doubt about it, boss. That man is your extraction target.
Side op
Emmerich,
list
the
updated.
weapons system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it. Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviet base camp.
Updated.
I've marked it on the map. Make your way to that base camp.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Убирайся! Что это? Что происходит?
Sun will rise momentarily.
He's coming too. Roger that.
I thought there were vehicles here. I guess there's not. We're walking.
Extract Emmerich, the scientist who wants to defect. Head for the base camp.
Воздушный шар только что у него
The map has been updated.
забазил лазутчик. Мне заняться его поисками? Прием.
Extraction.
See that, boss?
Database.
That giant weapon system that disappeared into the cave? I've, heard it was the Kremlin's biggest secret. But to think that doctor has been working on it. And the man with the skull for a face. It's been on my mind since you encountered the skulls during the Honeybee mission. It's really him. Boss, he's the commander of Cypher's Strike Force XOF, and probably the mastermind of the attack 9 years ago. I thought he and Zero parted ways. I'll look into it. You just focus on the mission.
ЗКП, понял. Будьте максимально осторожны. Конец связи.
Какого? Ау!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Unit dispatched. Caution. Sandstorm approaching. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Weather will clear shortly. The map has been updated.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him? He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the contents apart. Whatever's in them, they'll come in handy somehow for Diamond Dogs.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
You're at the base camp. The target, Emmerich, should be somewhere there. Keep in mind, that's an enemy stronghold. Stay sharp.
The map has been updated.
bipedal weapon system.
Detected.
The same model as the one in the cave? Looks like they're about ready to start deploying it.
speak.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
automation.
Копейте, 9. Слышу выстрелы. Откуда не ясно. Прием.
Это КП, понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи. He's coming too. Roger that.
Here you go.
Who are you? Snake. It's not you, is it?
Hey! It's just a machine. Are you?
Dr. Emmerich.
Snake? Hey, what gives? Ah! Let me go! No! Give me back my legs!
Right on schedule. Now bring him back to Mother Base. Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by.
Extraction
Get to the LZ with Emmerich.
base.
Hang on a second. Let's use the walker gear I developed to escape. There's a special one here at the lab. Only I
Mission
can
info
activate it,
has been
and I'll tell
updated. The
you how
map
to
has
operate.
been updated.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toys.
It is a long way there. Why don't you use that walker gear of his?
No way. We can't trust him. How do we know his crap will even work?
Well, it's better than carrying the man the whole way. Boss, use the walker gear to escape.
I'll start it up. Get this off me! Here we go. They're single pilot machines. Whoa! Hey! I was developing a bipedal weapon for the Soviet Union. It hasn't been deployed. I was doing mobility testing here. Once the walker gear is finished, they'll have a huge advantage in close combat. And once they add my masterpiece into the equation, this war will be over. The Soviets will win.
He was developing bipedal weapons for the Soviets. If that's the case, what's Cypher's interest in it? Boss, don't forget Emmerich. You need to bring him back with you.
Pretty close to this power can't open a new propulsion system. Cooling efficiency's maxed out. If the sprocket rotor modifications were gonna pay, I can leave his performance demands, but all that goes up in smoke if the headway changes.
Support helicopter requested.
Boss, think back. 9 years ago, we invited that nuclear inspection team to Mother Base. It was a ruse. They turned out to be Cypher's strike force. It was Emmerich who brought them there. He's been underground ever since. working with Cypher.
I had no idea. I thought the inspection was real. I swear it. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Snake.
We should never have had that. That's the reason Mother
Clouds approaching.
Всем боевым группам, это кафе. Снаряд атакует. Всем единицам приготовиться к бою.
It's shot-bound stuff. At least it took that helmet with it.
Cypher threatened to kill me. Made me do research for the book. That's right. Created bipedal weapons. 9 long years. Forced to do whatever they said.
This is Pequod. I'm stationed at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Take this bag off. I can't breathe. You came to save me, right? I'm dying in tears.
Caution, sandstorm approaching. Clouds approaching.
All right, well, that was damn close. Not out of his yet.
metal gear he built for the Soviets.
Impossible! It can't be active!
Doctor! You're as useless as I thought. This is the real Sahelanthropus. You and your friend will die here. Behold! Today is the day weapons learn to walk upright!
Extraction of support helicopter requested.
Get out of there, boss. Emmerich's extraction comes first. Head for the LZ.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
If you don't get away from that thing, it'll bring down the chopper. Give it the slip somehow. We'll stay behind cover as you move.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet. Get behind something. Focus, boss. Get the target to the RV. Touching down. Don't waste any time getting Emmerich. Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake him off!
An upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a Sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
Why do you suspect me? What did I do? I'm on your side. What about him? Miller was in contact with Cypher 9 years ago. He was working with them. He's the traitor, Snake! What's that? More truth serum?
No. Stronger truth
Oh,
serum.
please. Please keep me here. I need protection. Ah! Ah! Oh. 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 Why?
You're the odd one out.
Why me?
We all lost something.
What?
Except you.
Please. Don't.
The truth serum isn't working. Either some procedure he had done boosted his metabolic enzymes, or he's undergone special gene therapy.
What's he saying?
Same as 6 hours ago. I had no idea the nuclear inspection 9 years ago was a ruse. Cypher forced me to do that research after the attack.
Do you think he had a hand in it?
I do. But there's no proof yet. Take a listen to this later.
We need proof before we can pass judgment. Keep an eye on him. And don't tell anyone he's here.
We'll have him continue his research in there. It's for his own good. The older guys will want his head. We can't guarantee his safety if we let him out.
Boss.
He mentioned something interesting. The reason why they pulled their plug on the operation in Afghanistan. He said their funding started going to Central Africa instead. Cypher is pursuing new research in Africa.
Africa. What research?
Emmerich doesn't know the details, but one thing he said does make sense. That Sahelanthropus alone isn't enough to cause an RMA. He claims that what they're doing in Africa is the missing piece. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Meaning it's not just another nuke.
Boss, there's no doubt about it. Cypher's working on something in Central Africa. There's evidence they've been in contact with private forces operating in the region. We follow that evidence. We should learn what Cypher is after. Diamond Dogs has gotten a lot bigger. Now's the time to take the offensive. Head back to the ACC for your next mission.
Development project has been added. Staff assigned. Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Development project has been added.
When Quiet first came here, she demonstrated her marksmanship against that enemy fighter plane. It showed she was much more than your everyday crack shot. Hitting a moving target from 600 meters is a challenge, but it's possible with the right training and equipment. But shooting down that missile, that's a world apart from taking out a soldier on patrol. The chopper and the missile were in motion, meaning different vectors at high velocity in three-dimensional space, and she shot an unguided bullet that had to fight air resistance and gravity.
Specify a project.
All that while the chopper was taking evasive maneuvers. Some of the best target leading I've ever known. She has a superhuman sense of spatial awareness. You put her in a fighter jet, and she'd be an ace right off the bat. Hell, your judgment was top class too. Realizing she could take out that pilot, that's quick thinking. You and Quiet could make a hell of a team. You'd be damn near unstoppable. Quiet is still in her cell. Only a few staff are authorized to go near her. She hasn't tried anything funny, but that's what bothers me most.
In particular?
What does she have to gain by coming to Mother Base? I first thought she was under orders from Cypher to take you out. She didn't manage it in Afghanistan, so round two happens here. So I lighten the guard. And that lock on her door is a joke. You gave her an opening. And? Well, she hasn't killed you yet. And I hate to say it, but she's had plenty of chances. You made me the bait. Poisonous bait. What better? Anyway, she didn't bite. Quiet is keeping her silence. So I'm left with no idea again what she's doing here.
Development
We
project
tried communicating
has
with
been
her through
added.
writing. That didn't work either. Whether she's illiterate, dyslexic, or just plain stubborn, she won't cooperate. I just don't get it.
Development project.
If she
has
tried to
been
contact
added.
the outside, it'd be picked up by our counterintelligence net. But it's clean. There's no sign she's had contact with the staff, the base
Staff
facilities,
assigned.
nothing. She's almost got the men wanting her to try something, just to find out what she's up to. And she's in there putting on the failed soldier look, all downcast eyes and defeated
Unit
sighs.
dispatched.
So she doesn't kill herself. She can't be trying to leave Cypher and surrender to us.
So what's the verdict?
This may sound optimistic, but here's how I see it. Quiet came here to fulfill some objective. To kill you, maybe to destroy Diamond Dogs. Whatever it was, before she could do it, something changed her mind. Yes. When I look at her, I sense hesitation.
You think she betrays Cypher?
Can't say for sure. I prefer the ones that talk. Anyway, we'll keep her under watch. And we're also looking into those special abilities of hers. You'll be the first to know if something comes up. Why not look in on her yourself once in a while?
Right.
It wasn't just Cypher. Back in the Caribbean, every eye in the world was turned on us. A private army, just a bunch of guys with guns, in possession of a nuke? Why wouldn't they be uncomfortable?
And that's why you made sure the inspection happened.
Well, I thought our best move was to prove to the UN through the IAEA that we had no nuke. Of course, I was against us having it in the first place, but that was Snake's decision.
The boss wasn't responsible.
Well, don't get me wrong, I still believed in Snake. I thought I was making the best decision for all of us, that's all. I figured we should get a third party to exonerate us before proof of the nuke did get out. And who better to do that than an organization with international authority?
So the truth is, you took it upon yourself to agree to an inspection arranged by the UN. Only the inspection was a ruse, and Cypher's strike force, XOF, showed up instead.
I had no idea that would happen.
Enough bullshit!
Oh, sure, like I could have known. You know, I was just trying to prove our innocence to the world. What's wrong with that?
We're not interested in the excuses you've thought up. The truth is objective.
Just see it from my point of view.
You led XOF to the control tower. They seized it, giving them complete control over the base. Moments later, they detonated C4 on the strut legs. Anyone who'd managed to survive was hunted down by the assault force and their choppers.
You can't believe I did that on purpose.
That was the end of Mother Base. But it wasn't the end for you.
How can you... Look, think about it. I lost something too. I built Zeke and it got buried underwater. I am a victim.
That raises the big questions. Why were you the only one spared? You got away without a scratch. Why did Strangelove leave the base on the eve of the inspection? You two were close.
Strangelove?
And how did you manage to build something that surpasses Zeke in every way? Because you did everything they told you. You're the only one who didn't lose a thing. That is the truth.
I was taken away against my will. Skullface forced me to do his research these past 9 years. He used me. I lost 9 years.
9 years. We all lost 9 years. It wasn't just you.
I suppose blaming me makes you feel better, does it? But who's gonna give me back all the time I lost?
You're not getting anything back.
You're not a victim here, Emmerich. You're the perpetrator.
I didn't know anything.
Nobody can back that up.
Yeah, all the evidence is at the bottom of the ocean.
You know the hardest man to break. The type who's fooling himself. That takes time. It's easier to live a convenient lie than a painful truth. Is that the piece you've chosen, Doc?
I'm not lying.
Of course. Just let me check one or two things. On that day, you were in the control tower with them. Lucky you. That's how you got out unscathed. And you escaped on one of their choppers. Only you, right before the base went under.
They had me blindfolded the whole time. I've never been so scared. The whole flight, I thought they'd kill me. But thinking of you kept me going. My comrades, all the way.
And?
There was a plane journey, then we traveled by road. When they finally took off the blindfold, I was in kind of a warehouse, on the floor. Afghanistan, it was that research lab. I couldn't believe they'd taken me halfway around the world. And soon enough, he came.
Skullface.
He's the one who's really behind that Mother Base attack. He forced me into that research.
What kind of research?
He told me to build a bipedal walking tank for the Soviet Union. Like Peace Walker. A system that could fire an ICBM-class nuclear weapon. That's how the Sahelanthropus project got started.
Sahelanthropus.
Those AI weapons I'd made in Costa Rica were like toys by comparison. A whole world apart from reptilian four-legged crawling and that ridiculous hunched-over bipedal waddling. My design evolved to the dawn of mankind. Sahelanthropus, the first steps towards humanity. An upright bipedal weapon system. Originally, Sahelanthropus was going to be a manned weapons platform. I designed a cockpit in its head, and I planned to fill it with water as a buffering agent.
Like how Paz modified Zeke for human control.
Don't compare me to some amateur. I designed it for human control from the beginning. The problem was miniaturizing the posture control AI. You remember the reptile pod?
The AI that controlled your unmanned weapons.
Attaching it externally makes it vulnerable, so this time I wanted it beneath the armor. Meaning I had to make the AI smaller. I got it down to less than a tenth the size without any loss in computation speed. But it was still too big for the cockpit. There wasn't enough room for the pilot. If I made the head bigger, its body would have to be bigger to support it. Too big to be practical. In the end, human piloting was taken off the table. I tested a remote control system too, but there was the time lag and I wasn't satisfied with its precision either. Plus, it would be useless if the enemy jammed it. So next, I went back to trying an AI-only system. To do that, I had the AI pods recovered from Nicaragua. This was a hybrid AI, a combination of Peace Walker's reptile and mammal pods. The only AIs that had ever successfully operated an unmanned nuclear weapon system.
Really? You'd need some help to get that working. Expert help. Did you work with someone?
I worked alone.
You did that yourself?
That's the thing. The AI didn't pan out in the end either. But I did finally get Sahelanthropus walking by folding over its upper body to lower its center of gravity. The first upright bipedal locomotive weapon system in the history of mankind. I guess, technically it falls into the anthropoid ape category.
I don't see the benefit of having it stand taller.
On terrain with significant differences in elevation like Afghanistan, you need a body that's vertically adaptable. That also lets it attack from long range while using mountain ridges for cover. So, making it walk upright was the most important factor in giving it superior height capability. As the name suggests, that was the whole point of Sahelanthropus. But I was being pushed for results. Having the AI mounted externally would have been the fastest way to get it working. I just needed more data so it could maintain its balance. But Skullface refused to wait. He dismissed the idea of AI control and took Sahelanthropus away from me before I could finish it.
But it was walking when it came after you.
That's just it. I don't understand how Skullface got it to move upright, without a pilot or an AI. And walking at that speed, too. It's beyond anything I could have imagined. This is like the Wright brothers making it to the moon. I'm just as clueless as you are.
So this Sahelanthropus, where is it now?
I have no idea. All my experiments took place at that cave. I've never seen it anywhere else. Besides, it's still just an incomplete prototype at this point, and nothing but a paper tiger. Even if it can walk, it's far from being a viable weapons platform. It wouldn't be useful in actual battle.
Emmerich will remain here at Mother Base for now, but not as a member of Diamond Dogs. I still don't trust him. That work for you?
Fine by me. He can't be allowed any contact with staff either.
Yeah. A lot of the guys would love some payback for 9 years ago. We still need him alive. But we have to restrict his movements. He can only go where we tell him. And of course, the interrogations will continue. He worked for that skull bastard for nearly a decade. He still has more to tell us.
How long are we gonna press him?
If our investigation shows he really had nothing to do with the attack, we'll reconsider his place here. But I don't expect that to happen. Remember that water tank-shaped object in Emmerich's lab in the Soviet base camp? The thing that started talking to you like a possessed answering machine. That was a pod built for housing the AI used to control unmanned weapons. You remember, back in '74 in Costa Rica. It was in those machines you fought there. They were designated Pupa, Chrysalis, Cocoon, and Basilisk, and each of them was fitted with an AI unit called a reptile pod. Emmerich created it. It mainly handled the machine's posture control and autonomous behavior. But the Basilisk, aka Peace Walker, also featured a second AI pod. That one was called the Mammal Pod, and it was created by Dr. Strangelove.
Heavy mist
She tried to
anticipated.
recreate the boss's personality through the Mammal Pod, but you pulled out its memory boards. That's when it transferred its own functions to its reptile pod. Just like a human brain compensating for damage by using the remaining healthy parts. The result was a unique entity, a hybrid of the reptile and the mammal. It sank to the bottom of Lake Nicaragua with Peace Walker. But apparently they salvaged it and transported it to that lab. Don't let it deceive you, Snake. It may sound like the boss, but it has neither a personality nor a will. Like Emmerich says, it's just a machine.
Please select landing zone confirmed.
Roger.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Clouds approaching.
Gaining altitude.
Alright, we got
Mission
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean, but at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force, but he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
Interesting thing to note. It's kind of an important point that Zero, who found Cypher and then eventually the Patriots, was not the person, maybe not the person directly involved in all of this. It's hard to know for sure. But we got through some of the cassette tapes and really go over some important story details. Like I said, there are plenty of cutscenes in this, but it's not like the other Metal Gear Solid games. A lot of the story is contained in those cassette tapes, so there will be points where we just sit and go through them, just listen to everything. That's going to do it for this video. Probably just start another one right up, honestly. But just so this one doesn't run too long, this will be the end of this one. If you made it through, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you're enjoying the videos, please give them a like, and I'd really appreciate a subscription if you're enjoying the Metal Gear series especially. Thanks again.